as well.
Yeah, I think for sure anybody who's been paying any sort of attention to the last couple majors in the United States has definitely seen Skyjay at work, especially if you watched Port Priority, where he was able to win doubles with Base Mage in a insane run through the doubles bracket. But here, he's going to be trying to make his name heard yet again in singles, taking on one of Mexico's best, one of the world's best, Space Station Gaming's Maister versus Lunar Skyjay. Let's get this going. And, well, already off the bat, what else were you expecting, Roy, other than Skyjay gets hit once and takes 88%?
I was just about to touch
he's
upon
dead.
that. Like, he was very nearly dead. Like, Sky had to hold in for dear life to not lose that stock, and at least he does get the damage from the revenge with that fair. However, this is exactly what we were expecting. Like, every time that Maister busts out that Nair or that he gets in a neutral exchange, that he should be getting at least like 70-80%. Like, even accounting for revenge, I think that Maister has enough experience to be able to consistently combo Maister like that. However, on the other side, it's a matter of whether or not Sky is able to actually get those stocks taking advantage of the rage and the incredible potential for killing that his Incineroar does have. And he did die there from that Nair. And one thing that we are going to see, oh my god, never mind all of what I was about to say.
Roy, we have to talk about this real quick because this might be one of the most volatile matchups in all of Smash Bros. Ultimate. Both of these characters can just kind of get touch of death by each other because Game & Watch, once he hits Incineroar, he's going to be able to continuously combo, continuously smother Incineroar and not let him get any options off. But Incineroar only needs like 2 or 3 hits before being able to kill Game & Watch, especially like you said with Rage, with Revenge. Both of those factors coming in means that Meister's going to consistently be taking like 70-80% per hit and also going to be dying at like 60 or 70%. So this is very much a tough matchup for Skyjay, but very much not an undoable matchup for Skyjay should he play his cards right. But he's going to miss the spot dodge on that down smash there and eat a hearty hit as a result, losing that second stock. He's not too far behind.
Yeah, and Maister knows not to play by ledge too long. He cannot overstay his welcome because he was at kill percent at like 50. So, like,
he's already at kill percent right now. He's at kill percent.
He very well could. Like, if he was recovering off stage and he gets caught by a long whip, he's definitely at kill percent right now. Like, he pretty much spawns on that. So here is gonna be a show for Maister to be able to actually close this out where it is with an edge guard or with a straight hit, as he did with the first stock. But that long whip is very scary, and the revenge even more so, letting it bust immediately with that dash attack. But those percent are looking extremely even, and we could not call a winner just yet.
There's no way to call it so far, Roy. You said it exactly, but we might be calling it here in a second. Skyjay does make it back. He manages to make it back on the stage, but he's not out of the woods yet. He needs to find solid footing on the stage before being able to get any moves off, and he does it right there with the fair. Now gets through Maister in the shield, gets the dash attack in too, and he's only 1 hit away from sealing this game away. Maister has to be careful with the ledge here. Skyjay's looking for the side B, doesn't find it. The up B out of shield is going to save Maister, at least for now, and the key will close it out, but that was a nail-biter of a game 1.
That was an extremely fun game to see. My goodness, it was back and forth when we were counting Sky out after how that first stock went. Then he immediately brought it back, showing us exactly why, as you said perfectly last, this is one of the most volatile matchups that we are going to get to see. And honestly, Sky bringing in the pain and showing why his character is prevalent in today's meta, even though, like, for the longest time has been considered down in the dumps. And same stage once more here. Let's see if this shorter stage, well, if Sky is able to bring it back, because that last game looked awfully close. And this
Look at this aerial drift
exactly
from Skyjay. Look at this aerial drift coming through from Skyjay. He's doing such a great job of like bobbing and weaving around a lot of Meister's options and throwing out hitboxes of his own to cover. Now, once he does get a hit in, Maister is going to take Skyjay for 115%, but that's just part of the matchup. Skyjay's just paying the heavy tax at that point.
Yeah, that is the thing. Like, you are going to have to pay that price to be able to face Mr. Game & Watch. Great recognition with the backer, just making sure to get rid of that bomb, because that is one way to do it. And I feel like one of the keys to be able to face Mr. Game & Watch is not being afraid whenever he is in the air and trying to drop those bombs. And this guy either respects it, completely going off the stage. This is the first time that he actually is within that range that it could be considered dangerous. But look at that, the cross jump. I thought the explosion was going to be it, but that is for sure going to do it. The side B, one of the best command grabs in the game, and Sky, one of the best in the world with it. But talking about best in the world, like Maister trying to show again why he has been an international threat for quite a while now, and showing it against one of Puebla's, if not Puebla's, best player.
Yeah, Maister's been doing a pretty good job so far of pulling the trigger on that up B really, really quickly, making sure that he's getting out of dodge, like right there, making sure that Skyjay doesn't have the opportunity to catch him with that Alolan Whip with that side B. But in the few instances where side B does connect, where Skyjay manages to get those hits, it's so big for him. And also, did you just see Chair hit from behind? Like, Skyjay was behind him, and he still got hit by Chair, and he's still going to die here as Maister takes the second stock out.
Yeah, those are the type of interactions that you do see when two players really know each other. Like, Maister was very ready to cover roll right there and also to take the stock. This is Sky's turn, and he is not very far away percent-wise of taking it. However, that edge guard could be very, very dangerous. Maister even settling with the percent, knowing that Sky was going to be able to make it back, and taking that stock with the forward tilt, super strong option to cover that type of recovery from Maister. Revenge once more, but Maister was ready as well, and this is looking very dicey, but Sky knows how to recover versus all the vacant that Maister was trying to put, and this damage keeps on racking on.
It's very, very tough for Skyjay in those situations, but he very nearly finds the shield break there. Great timing on the spot dodge from Maister. So he is going to be able to put Skyjay at the ledge once again, finds the up smash there, takes out game number 2. But, Roy, as that progressed, I was getting a feeling. I was getting the feeling that if Skyjay managed to get his feet underneath him, if Skyjay managed to get on the stage and get control of the stage, Maister was going to die in 2 hits. And that is just such a scary thing against Incineroar at all times that it feels like you spawn at kill percent. And when you spawn at kill percent, you have to play so very carefully in every situation. But Maister is doing just that. You see how quickly he's using the defensive option of up B out of shield to evade Skyjay, and he's going to keep doing that because he doesn't want to die at 0.
Oh my god, a quick 40 here. This is the first time that Sky has had a lead as far as the first stock goes. And for starters, however, Maister, like, getting a little overzealous with that neutral B, and that is going to cost him a little bit of extra percent because of that revenge. However, I think Sky was actually not able to use it, and instead of the back throw, like, Sky going for the mix-up, that up B, bailing Maister out, and now the situation is all for him. The ledge trap once more, and we've seen Sky suffering by ledge. The Darkest Lariat on almost the scariest fastball right there for Sky. The situation is reversed. However, Maister manages to roll safely back into center stage, and this is rinse and repeat.
Yeah, such a bad situation for Skyjay to find himself in. He's having such a hard time making it past Maister in all these situations, and Maister just chases him high, makes great use of that back air, throws out the snapping turtle, and takes out the stock. Skyjay just needs to find these critical hits. It's just that Maister's doing such a good job of making sure that those hits are few and far between. But again, when those hits present themselves, Skyjay always takes it as he takes out that stock right there to bring us back to even.
And is Sky actually biting the bullet and knowing that he was gonna have to end off stage if he did not want to eat like a ton of percent. However, this is a trade-off that you put yourself in a vulnerable position in which you could end up eventually getting the same, receiving the same type of damage, and up B once more interrupting that Alolan Whip. Let's see if he is able to punish the landing, and he will, but not a second time. The platform coming in to save Maister there, and huge damage, not quite enough to take the stock. However, Maister now is on that perfect percent at which he is going to suffer from coast to coast from an aerial, not quite. However, if we do see a command grab, that is it.
Yeah, that is certainly going to be the stock if Skyjay manages to connect with one of those Alolan Whips. But again, we've been seeing it. He's having such a hard time finding those connections because Maister's doing such a good job of just boxing him out and avoiding everything. There manages to gimp Skyjay's recovery, stopping him from making it back to the stage, and he is on his winner's side life because I will like to remind the people of the chat, we are up in winner semis now. This is no longer losers, so these guys will, whichever one of them does manage to take it out, we will still see the loser later on in the lower bracket, but still, Maister, he's trying to do his best to make sure that he does not have to see lowers today.
And this is a rinse and repeat. Once more, Sky has just been finding himself at the edge, constantly the bravest of Alolan Whips, and he gets it even with the upwards version of it. Maister, though, not falling for a first bait and knowing how to punish that, he won the set from the rock, paper, scissors, and showing Sky once more why, like, that matchup is so